Hello students. So today we will start the second exercise 3.2 of the chapter parallel lines. Hope you're writing this chapter in your geometry copies, right? You'll draw all the diagrams, all the construction work very neatly. Steps of constructions PDF, I'll be sending it today. One question step I have written and I'll be sending. Rest all the steps you can write it. The steps will be same, only the dimensions will differ according to the question, right? So let us move on to the question. Exercise 3.2. In the given figure, DE parallel to BC, if AD is 1.5 centimeter, what it is given, DE is parallel to BC, measurement of AD is given, BD is given, and EC is given. You need to find the measure of AE, right? How can we do that? See, when a line is parallel to one side of the triangle, right, it divides the other two sides in the same ratio. This is the concept we'll be using here, that in a triangle, when a line is parallel to one side of the triangle, so it will divide the other two sides. That is, since it is parallel, D is parallel to BC, it will divide the other two sides AB and AC in ratio, in equal ratio, right? If suppose if this is 1:1, this will be 1:1, this is 1:2, this also will be 1:2. So through this we are going to equate for this question. Let us see to the solution part. So see here, DE is parallel to BC is given, right? And values of first, before starting the question, we are going to write the given part, that whatever is given to us, right? So here we have written this question part, right? Then we know that what I had said just now, line parallel to one side of the triangle, right? Since it is parallel to one side, it is parallel to VC, so it will divide the other two side in equal ratio. So equal ratio, we can say that this AD and DB, matlab AD upon DB will be equal to AE upon EC, right? This means that this is being divided into equal ratio. This ratio of AD and DB will be equal to ratio of AE and EC, right? So we can equate this according to this statement. Now we know the value of AD, DB and DC. Out of these four, we know the value of 3. Which 3 values we know? We know the value of AD, we know the value of DB, and also we know the value of EC. Just we need to find the value of AE, and that is only asked. So through this question we can directly find. Now putting the values, AD is 1.5 upon 3, DB is 3, AE we need to find, then EC, right? So putting this here and this here, converting the equation, AE equals to 1.5 upon 3. This 4 will now be multiplied here. So the equation is 1.5 AE equals to 1.5 into 4 upon 3. Now this 0 I'll put as 0 here. 15 5, 15 ones are 15 twos are, right? 2 ones are 2 twos are. What is our answer? The value of AE is 2 centimeter, right? It is easy. Just we need to equate the values. Since the lines are parallel, line parallel to one side of the triangle, it will divide the other two sides in equal ratio. So we are going to equate the ratio. After equating the ratio, we saw that three values we know, right? And the one we need to find out can be easily found through this method, right? So now moving on to the next question, let us see what is the second question. Draw a line segment AB of 7.5 centimeter and divide it into 3 equal parts. Now see, these 4 questions are exactly same. second, third, fourth, fifth. This is from construction part, right? So these 4 questions are almost same. You are going to follow the steps, easily you can draw, right? So let us see the second question. AB 7.5 centimeter, a line is given. You need to divide it in the ratio in 3 equal parts, right? 3 equal parts, and then you also need to measure the length of each parts. So let us see how you are going to solve the question. So first we are going to draw a line, this line AB 7.5 centimeter. The first step is you are going to draw a line AB of 7.5 centimeter. Then from A and from B you will draw any acute angle, right? Acute angle of any measurement, but the measurement should be same for A and B. Suppose here you are taking 45 degree, here also you will take 45 degree on the opposite sides, right? For A you are drawing it here, B you will be drawing on the opposite side, downwards. So if this is, you don't need to measure, just these measurements, these two angles should be equal. It can be any of the angle, right? So now we'll draw an acute angle. This ray name is N, M, and here we'll name it as N. Okay, this is M and this is N. Now after drawing the rays, we'll take our compass, we'll take our rounder, and we'll draw, since the line has to be divided into 3 equal parts, we will draw 3 arcs of equal measurement on lines on ray AM and BN, right? Equal measurements. Suppose I am keeping the rounder at the point A and I'll draw an arc M1 of any measurement. With the same measurement, now from A I'll keep the rounder at M1 and draw an arc M2. Now from M2 with the same measurement I'll draw an arc at M3. See, suppose this is line AB and this is my acute angle. I'll keep the rounder at this point, I'll cut an arc. After that I'll keep the rounder at this point and I'll cut an arc. I'll keep the rounder at this point and I'll cut an arc. So like this 3 arcs you are going to draw here, and on down also you are going to draw 3 arcs, right? Measurements should be equal. Now after drawing the arcs, you will name the points M1, M2, M3 and N1, N2, N3. Why we are dividing it in 3 arcs? Why we are drawing only 3 arcs? Because the line has to be divided into 3 equal parts. It depends, if the line has to be divided into 5 equal parts, we will draw 5 arcs. Okay, so now I will join M3 to B, right? I will join M3 to B and then I will go on joining respectively M2, N1, M1, N2 and A2, N3. Or first you can join the ends M3 with B and A with N3, and then you can join these two. You will obtain parallel lines. Now the lines where M1, N2 intersect the line AB, name that point O1, and where M2, N1 intersect, name that point O2. Okay, so now here we have got the point O1 and point O2, and we can see the line here is divided in 3 equal parts. This is the first part, this is the second part, and this is the third part. So line of 7.5 centimeter has been divided into 3 equal parts, right? Now since 3 equal parts it is divided, we will measure what are the 3 parts. See here, O1 and O2 divides the line segment AB in 3 parts such that, how they are dividing? Such that AO equals to O1, O2 equals to O2B. So you write it here, A O1 equals to O1, O2 equals to O2B. they will be equal, since we have to divide it into equal parts and we have divided in equal parts. So the measurement will be 2.5 centimeter. Okay. Now as I said, third question is also similar. The only difference will be measurements. What measurement we have to take for third? Draw a line segment AB of 8.4 centimeter. First we were drawing the line of 7.5 centimeter for second question. For this question we have to draw it in 8.4 centimeter. Now we were divided in 3 equal parts. Now here we have to divide it into 7 equal parts. Okay, so method is same. Let us move on to the third question. First step, we will draw a line AB of 8.4 centimeter. Right, AB 8.4 centimeter. Then what we are going to do, we will draw an acute angles on both the sides of same measurement. Right, this will keep the protector here. Any measurement acute angle we can draw, but these two measurements should be same. Now after that, since the line has to be divided into 7 equal parts, what are we going to do? Again, we'll take a rounder of any measurement. We'll draw an arc M1, keeping the rounder at A. I'll be drawing M1, this arc. Now with the same measurement from M1, I'll draw an M2 arc. Now keeping the rounder at M2, I'll draw M3. Keeping the rounder at M3, I'll draw M4. Like this I'll proceed from A, keeping the rounder here, then here, then here. With the same measurements, I'll draw 7 arcs. Right? 7 arcs, and I'll repeat the process on line BN also. AM I have drawn 7 arcs, BN also I'll draw 7 arcs. And I'll name the points respectively M1, M2, M3, M4, M5, M6 and M7. Similarly N1 to N7 here also. Now again what we'll do, we'll join the last to B, right, M7 to B and N7 to A. Then after that we'll go on joining the respective arcs with lines parallel to the last two lines, the given lines, right? So now again where the lines are intersecting AB, we will name the points O1, O2, O3, O4, O5 and O6 respectively. So now we'll see the line segment is divided into 7 equal parts, which was asked in the question. First part, second part, third part, fourth part, fifth part, sixth part and seventh part. 7 equal parts it was asked. The line segment is divided into 7 equal parts, right? And we can measure each part also. You'll measure each part and you'll write. And what are the 7 equal parts that the line is divided? O1 is the first part, O1, O2 is second, O2, O3, then O3, O4, then O4, O5, O5, O6 and O6B. Right? 7 equal parts the line is divided. So now this was the questions when only how much part we have to divide the line, was asked. Now it is asked that you have to divide the line in ratios. See here, fourth question. See the fourth question. Divide a line segment of 10 centimeter into the ratio 2:3. Line AB will draw of 10 centimeter and we have to divide it in the ratio 2:3. So now since it is to be divided into 2:3, how are we going to calculate how many parts will be dividing or how many arcs we have to draw? We will add the two given ratios. 2:3 means 2 plus 3, 5 parts will draw. Okay, the ratio, since it is given 2:3, we are going to draw 5 arcs. 2 plus 3, that is 5 arcs. Let us see how we are solving. Now first AB, this is the fifth question. See, fourth question is also same. I'll be explaining it here. Fourth question is your homework. From this exercise, only one fourth question is homework. That too, it is same as till now we have solved second, third, and fifth question also we will be solving. That is also same. Only one there is a difference. I'll explain it. Here you will draw a line AB of 10 centimeter at it is given. Then you will draw acute angles, right? Then arcs how you can draw, I have explained. 2 plus 3 5, so you will draw 5 arcs, 1 2 3 4 5 of equal measurements. You are going to draw it with rounder. I am just explaining it here in a rough way, right? 5. Now you will name the points N1 and 2, but you will join only last to B, then here last to A, and from here only second to the last second you will join. Rest you are not going to join because line has to be divided in the ratio 2:3. So when you are joining second to last second and you are leaving rest as it is, the line is divided in the ratio, this is 2 and this is 3 part. So line has been divided in the ratio 2:3. So now moving on to the fifth question. Draw line segment AB of 7.5 centimeter. Find a point P on this such a way that AP equals to 2/5 of AB. Now in this ratio was given, so we have to find the total parts. We have added the ratio. In this question, fraction it is given. So when fraction is given, we will cut the arcs depending on the number of the denominator. Suppose here it is 5, so we will cut 5 arcs because second part out of 5 parts, second part you need to find a point P, right? So let us see how we can do this. First we will draw AB of 7 centimeter. Then again steps will be same. We will draw acute angles. Then M1 to 5, M1, M2, M3, M4, M5, and here N1 to N5 will mark the points. Now we need to find the point P, right? How can we find? We'll join last to B, first to here last to A, and then this second will be joined to last second. Why? Because the line has to be divided in again 2/5, means out of these 5 parts, second part you need to find. So M2 to N3 we will join, and where the line is intersecting we will name that point as P, right? We will name that point as P, and we can clearly see that AP equals to 2/5 of AB. इस AB का AP 2/5 part है, right? Second part we have joined, and here also we can see that ratio is 2:3, fraction is 2/5. So here we are going to write line AB is to be divided into 5 equal parts such that AP equals to 2/5 of AB, that is P divides the line in the ratio 2:3. Moving on to the last question of this chapter. This will be solved as the first question. In the given figure, AD, BD, AE, EC, all the 4 values are given. You need to find, are the 2 lines DE and BC, means this line and this line, are they parallel? You need to find. Let us see. This is vice versa of the question 1, right? In this all the 4 values are given and you need to find DE parallel to BC. What we will do? We will find the ratio. We will find the ratio of here AD, BD and AE, EC. We are going to find the ratio. So first we are finding the ratio of AD upon BD. The ratio is coming 8/4, right? 8 value is given, 4, so that is 2. Similarly we will find the ratio for AE upon CE or EC. That's value also it is given 9 upon 4.5. So the ratio coming is 2:1 for both the points. Since AE and AD upon BD equals to AE upon EC, these two ratios are same, so we can, ratios are same, it means point D and E divides line AB and AC in equal parts. Since the ratio is same, we can say that the line is being divided into equal parts. And since the line is dividing into equal parts, we know that line that divides two sides of the triangle in the same ratio is parallel to the third side, right? If the line is dividing to the other two sides of the triangle in same ratio, so what we can say, that the line will be parallel to the third side. So since the ratio is same, we can say that, see the here ratio is same, ratio of this is 2:1 or 1:2, right? Here also this is 2:1, right? So we can say that this line will be parallel. See here 2:1 ratio is same, which means these two lines are parallel. This is what you need to find. So last will be ending with this statement. This question will be ending with this statement, and hence DE is parallel to BC you are going to write. So we finish this chapter today, third. Next we'll be starting chapter 4. This has to be written in your geometry copies, and the next chapter, chapter 4, will be continuing with your maths copy.